Hey, come here. Get back. Come back. Yeah. Yeah. You crashed into a bunch of cars.
I did not.
Okay. Yeah, you did. You crashed into a bunch of cars.
I did not.
Okay, we got a bunch of calls on you. Huh?
I did not. You're not. No. We gotta call my attorney.
I don't know if she's hammered. I saw her driving.
We've got some threat damage right here. Yeah. At this point, you are going to be placed under arrest.
All right,
yes,
man.
I will be done. I'm always done.
April 22nd, 2024, a parking lot in Florida. A driver left the scene after hitting multiple cars without stopping. Could she deny everything when witnesses, surveillance footage, and the damage on her own car were telling a different story?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay. You're arresting me for what?
Well,
For what?
turn around. Okay, stop. Okay?
For what?
You crashed into a bunch of cars.
I did not.
Okay, we got a bunch of calls on you. Huh?
I did not. You're not. No. We gotta call my attorney.
I don't care about your attorney right now, okay?
Okay, so what do I do?
Stop.
No,
Okay,
you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop.
Man, don't make me do this bull. Okay?
Listen, we're not doing this bull.
I know,
I
stop.
came home.
Okay, I don't care what we're doing. Okay? Now I'm gonna put you in the car.
No, you're not. I have a right to call my... No, I have a right to call my attorney. I have a right to call my attorney. I'm not.
Put your feet in or I'm gonna force you to put your feet in.
You call my attorney.
I'll call your attorney when you put your feet in.
I absolutely...
Put your feet in.
I did not do anything right.
Okay, then chill out and we'll figure it out in a minute.
Okay,
put your feet in.
Thank you. That's really tight.
Well, because you kept trying to snatch away from me.
I did not. My handcuffs are really tight. They are bleeding.
We're not bleeding.
They're hurting me really bad.
We're not comfortable.
They're really bad.
Well, you shouldn't have tried to snatch away from me.
I did not try to snatch away from you.
Well, I mean...
Please loosen them up.
Okay, I will shortly, okay? Or we'll figure it out. But if you're going to keep being uncooperative with me, I'm not going to do it.
Loosen them up.
I will if you stop being uncooperative with me shortly.
I'm not being uncooperative with you.
Ma'am, you're on body cam video, okay?
Absolutely, that's fine.
So,
4659, St. John, 1012, 434.
Loosen my... How's that?
all right, turn that way. You're not getting out. Turn that way. Put your foot back in.
Can you pull...
I'm looking. I'm trying to see how tight they are.
They're really tight.
Okay, turn that way. Straighten your arms for me.
I am straightening my arms.
Don't do that. Bring your arms back.
I am.
Bring your arms back.
Are tight.
All right, they're not too tight. I haven't had a chance to look at her car. But if she's hammered, I saw her driving.
We've got some threat damage right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fantastic.
What did I do wrong?
I told you hit a bunch of cars in the Durban Pavilion parking lot. You got damage all over your car. We got
There's probably damage on my car for previous accidents.
we got a bunch of witnesses. Okay.
Who's the accident?
A bunch.
Witnesses?
A bunch. So we're gonna deal with it shortly.
That's fine. That's fine. I didn't hit a single car.
Well, a bunch of people said you did.
I did.
And we got it on video.
Where? Show me the video.
You'll see it.
Show me the video.
You'll see it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Please loosen these handcuffs. They're super tight.
I tried, but you weren't cooperating with me, okay?
They're hurting me.
I was trying, but you weren't cooperating.
Well, my name is Deputy Evans with the Sheriff's Office, and I smell a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath. You've been drinking? Well, since you hit a car, you're involved in a hit and run. Okay,
I never hit a car. They never pulled over. No one did anything. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, they saw you.
Okay, if they would have pulled me over, I would have said something the whole time.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to conduct a criminal investigation for DUI. Okay? And since you were seen driving a vehicle, I want to make sure that you're okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what we're going to do? So what we're going to do? Yeah. So what we're going to do? We're going to take them off, and then we're going to do some what's called field sobriety test. There's a nice white line over there.
That works.
Come on out, young lady.
I can't.
What's your first name?
You can step out.
Anastasia.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and step out. I'll take them off.
that.
Well, I'll take them off for you, okay?
No, hold on.
You okay?
No, I'm naked.
Okay, well, I don't need to. Well, how about we pull this up for you?
Bingo.
We don't want you to be naked. Okay? Go ahead and turn around. We'll take them off for you.
Thank you.
All right, when I tell you to do so, what I want you to do is put your right hand on top of your head until I tell you to take it down, all right? All right. All right. I appreciate your cooperation.
Thank you, babes.
Babes? I haven't been called that in many years.
Because I'm
Babes.
a dancer. I'm a dancer.
You're a what?
Dancer.
A dancer? What kind of dance?
Adult.
Huh? Adult dancer? Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I'm done.
We all have to make a living, right?
I sure did.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so what I need for you to do is I need for you to come over here with me, and we're going to make sure that you're okay. Do me a favor. See this line right here? What I need for you to do is put your feet together. Tell him I'm sensitive.
Who there? Somebody calling you?
Brent.
I got it.
So you don't want to do the
What?
question I've asked you? Okay. At this point, you are going to be placed under arrest.
All right,
Yes,
man.
ma'am. I will be gentle. I'm always
Hey,
gentle.
stop.
I'm always gentle.
Okay.
All
All
right?
right.
Thank you.
I'm always,
Okay,
always
sounds good.
gentle. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'll put these nice and
Yeah.
loose on you so they
Thank
won't
you.
hurt your wrist. Okay?
Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you.
We're here to help you.
I know you are. You're being nice. He was not being nice. You're being nice.
Who wasn't being nice? My boss? My boss is a super, super nice
You're
guy.
super nice. You're being super nice. Okay. Oh my God. Hold on. Stop. My shoe is flying up. My is up.
I don't need to know anything about your
Can someone like...
stuff.
We're working on it.
No. Can you like...
You're good now.
We moved you so the wind doesn't blow where things can be shown.
Thank you.
All right. At this time, you are being placed under arrest for DUI, okay?
Okay.
And I have to read a few things for you, but we can do that in the car.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Come on over here.
Whoa,
You
easy.
okay?
No, you tripped me. What the
Come on, you can't walk very well. That's the
No,
problem.
he tripped me.
He
What
didn't
the
trip
fuck?
you. Relax.
How many?
You were being so nice to me, and now you're yelling at me.
I am.
I don't need your stuff to be here. I'll fix your tie, okay? There you go. All right. Go ahead and have a seat. I gotta read you a few things, okay? I want you to pay attention, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. Do you understand each of these rights that I have explained to you?
Yes, I do.
Now, with these rights in mind, you want to talk to me about what's going on today?
I wonder why you calling me to the site.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the hit and run. Okay. Over in the Petco parking lot, you hit a car. Okay. So you were seen by a person hitting their car.
Okay.
Okay. You have damage consistent with the damage.
Actually, I have damage from my consistent from my previous accident 2 months ago that I didn't fix. From Mercedes, I can testify to the Mercedes-Benz accident because I was hit 2 months ago. That is not true. You can testify, and I can show you the records.
Okay.
I can show you. Let me put my phone.
I'm not doing the crash investigation.
not.
Deputy Klauser
I did
is
not
doing
hit
the crash
nobody.
investigation. And what will happen is you'll get the paperwork for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm doing the criminal investigation,
That's fine.
and that's for DUI. Okay.
Okay.
You were seen driving a motor vehicle.
Okay.
I smell a strong odor of an alcoholic
Smell
beverage
alcohol. Okay.
emitting from your breath. Okay.
Okay. And that's what you assume.
Now I can smell it.
You can smell it. So your smell
You
is
told me.
for alcohol. I did not tell you.
You told me that you had some drinks at the time.
No, that's not what I told you.
Go ahead and slide your feet that way.
Okay. So, What?
Slide your feet that way.
I said we can't take it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Slide your feet that way.
Okay.
All right, bingo.
I don't want you to open the door. I want you to slide.
Close the door. We'll talk about it.
No. Because if you
Put your feet in.
Put your feet in.
in.
You are going to jail. You're under arrest.
I'm not.
Okay. Put your feet in.
I'm not
If
resisting
you
arrest.
if you resist, you're going to catch another charge.
Said,
So I'm going to give you one more opportunity.
sir, you
One
said,
more.
You
Put your
said-
feet in the car.
What you said was, if I am
Sit up. Stop being ridiculous. Stop. Okay? Relax. I'm going to
No.
sit you back up and we're going to shut the door. Okay? Relax.
Yeah, just sit up, please.
We're going to have
Can you pull her over, Josh?
we can put it in.
All right, I'm going to shut this door and then we're going to have to kick her feet up. Good night.
I'm not resisting.
He's already-
What are you talking about? What are you?
And we're going to have to pull her out and tarp her, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not resisting. What are you talking about?
What's up, bud? Hey, I want to give you a couple updates on your mom. Okay, we've got her. She's going to be going to jail tonight.
Why?
Okay, she would hit a bunch of cars in the parking lot, and she's real drunk. So, yeah. Are you? Is there anybody else that can come hang out with you, or are you good by yourself?
I'm good by myself.
Okay. Sorry to give you this news, man, but it just kind of is what it is.
Here's what the law says about each issue. Florida Statutes section 316.193 defines DUI as operating a motor vehicle while normal faculties are impaired by alcohol or with a BAC at or above 0.08. 2. Independent elements. Either alone is sufficient for arrest. The statute places no restriction on the source of alcohol consumed. The second issue concerns probable cause. Illinois v. Gates 1983 established the totality of circumstances standard for probable cause. No single indicator need be conclusive when multiple independent factors converge. Multiple no-sense-ons calls, direct officer observation, strong odor of alcohol, and fresh vehicle damage collectively satisfy that threshold, which brings us to the HGN test. The horizontal gaze nystagmus test is recognized by Florida courts as a validated NHTSA field sobriety indicator. HGN results are admissible as evidence of impairment when administered by a trained officer per protocol. Equally significant, a test that cannot be completed due to non-compliance is itself admissible. Evidence, it documents inability to perform, not a case gap. Equally significant is the arrest standard. Graham v. Connor 1989 requires that all use of force be judged under an objective reasonableness standard from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, not with 20/20 hindsight. Soft, empty hand control applied to a non-compliant subject after explicit verbal warning and lawful arrest falls within constitutional parameters. The consequence extends to the vehicle search. Authority. Chimel versus California 1969 authorizes a search incident to arrest of the area within immediate control. South Dakota v. Opperman 1976 separately authorizes an inventory search of a lawfully impounded vehicle, independent of any probable cause requirement. Either doctrine alone is sufficient legal authority to search the subject's vehicle following this arrest. The final issue concerns breath test evidence. Birchfield versus North Dakota 2016 held that a warrantless breath test is a lawful search incident to a DUI arrest under the Fourth Amendment. Blood draws, however, require a warrant or valid consent. Any challenge based on vanilla extract or non-beverage alcohol must overcome. Section 316.193, which covers impairment, regardless of source and independent. Officer observations captured on body camera. With that established, let's grade the parties. Starting with the officer. Investigator. Evans, grade A-. Legal compliance was 1. Strong, Miranda, delivered completely, DUI, and crash investigations correctly. bifurcated. Tactically, the FST was administered per NHTSA protocol with appropriate officer coverage. Professionalism during the FST phase demonstrated effective de-escalation. 1. Deduction, the pre-advisement statement. Reference creates suppression exposure, requiring more precise documentation. Turning to the driver, grade C-. Compliance was usant, deficient at every critical stage from initial non-cooperation through repeated refusal to enter the patrol vehicle. Rights assertion was counterproductive. Repeated on-camera denials before, understanding available evidence, eliminated Fifth Amendment protection. The resisting charge under Section 843.02 was a direct consequence of her own post-arrest conduct. 3 takeaways from this encounter. Lesson 1. Alcohol source is irrelevant to DUI liability. Florida Statutes Section 316.193 reaches any substance causing alcohol impairment, beverage, extract, or otherwise. A source-based challenge cannot succeed if impairment is independently established by officer observation and FST. Second, Lesson 2. On-camera verbal documentation of impairment indicators is best practice. An officer who narrates observations, odor, coordination, failure, slurred speech, while recording creates a contemporaneous record more durable than any written report. That record survives. Credibility challenges at suppression, hearings, and at trial. Finally, Lesson 3. Inability to complete an FST is evidence, not a gap in the quote, prosecution's case. When a subject refuses or cannot perform a standardized test, that failure is independently admissible. Under Florida law, as circumstantial evidence of impairment, investigators must document non-completion explicitly, including the reason to foreclose any improper termination argument. These principles extend well beyond this case. Let us know in the comments if there are police interactions or legal topics you would like us to analyze. Thank you for watching.